What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell. So I got a video by Modern Dating here, and the title is "She Took a Break Only to Return and Find Another Woman in Her Place." So let's get into this video.
Take you on a journey. When asking for a relationship break goes wrong. Miss James says, I asked my man for a break because I started battling depression with temptation. I struggled with just being with one person and I didn't want to cheat. So I was honest with him. He agreed to it, but he said he would no longer stay and help financially while we were on a break. I started getting behind on bills. So I had to get a job. And literally after a week, I quit because I walked into a spider web. That's a stupid reason to quit a job. But it might have been a crazy spider web. Spider might have grabbed her. You understand? I asked my man to come home just to find out he betrayed me. How can this man just get another woman and abandon me when he agreed this was a break, not a breakup? Let me tell you something about my wife, man. My wife told me day one, she said, hey, just a heads up. If things get tough, which they will, we don't do breaks. A break is just making space for a breakup. So if you want to break, we done. And I'm not going back. And I'm like, ooh, this is stuff to consider. I digress. I'm so tired of you men mistreating us women and getting away with it. Karma is coming for you soon, and I'm exposing how he did me to everybody. It seems like what he did was choose himself. He chose himself. He chose himself, and he made sure that he's paying for his own bills, or probably the new girls. But let's continue. He's saved in her phone as Rich Zaddy. I can't do that. I gave you the break you asked for. I can't do this without you, baby. You should have thought about that before asking for a break. I did what was best for our relationship. I didn't want to cheat on you. I could no longer fight my temptations, and you so good to me. I didn't want to hurt you. I was so honest with you. Here's the problem. Your temptation didn't help you pay your bills after you was tempted. You understand? Anyway, Sean Lavelle, I respect your honesty, but that doesn't mean I have to deal with your BS. My new woman knows what she wants, and I am enough of a man for her. You be blessed. Whenever you say you tell a chick to be blessed, boy, that's a different level. You understand? Other woman. We've been broken up for only 2 months. How long do you think it takes to get a new girlfriend?
So wow, yep. That's what I'm saying. I'm just like, if I run into that situation, she wants a break, I'm like, go ahead. And it's just like Homeboy said, the finances stop, everything else stops, and you want a break, go on a permanent break. It's time for me to move on and choose myself. Screw that. And now she's like, oh no, I need you back. Nope, you leave, you screwed up. So that's that. That's a mistake that no man could ever forgive, because she's going to keep doing it over again.
Is he supposed to wait until the day she felt like she was done and ready to come back? I guess she didn't know that most mature men don't do break. You're either in or you're out.
How TF could you do this to me? Answer the phone now. Answer this phone before I come to your job and act a fool and get you fired. You can't do this to me. I need you.
She should have thought about it before taking a break. Now it's too late, since that spot is no longer available.
The grass ain't never greener on the other side. I'm going to tell you that. People always think the grass is greener. My lady always says the grass is greener where you water it. And it seems like Sean Lavelle just wanted some meat outside of her relationship. She wanted a meet and greet, M.g.t.o.w, and she got that meat, but she didn't get greeted with nothing but bills and regret. So what are you guys' thoughts on this? Tell me immediately, was she right for breaking up before she did something wrong? Or is he wrong for getting into a relationship that fast with somebody who appreciates him? How dare he?
Dear men who like paying bills and don't want me to work unless I want to, I'm ready. Your wife has the same philosophy I have. I don't do breaks. We are together or we aren't. Welcome to the real world, sis. Like I explained to my kids, it's all about the choices you make in life and the consequences of those choices. Sounds like an open and shut case. Ms. James, kindly move on. Be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Many strange things are going on in this case. Asking for a break alone is already hard work. But when she mentioned the reason behind it, it just made the whole situation worse. If she's really depressed because she needs variety, that means she's probably not someone who should even entertain the idea of a relationship. She should just stay single. What really amazed me was that she didn't understand why someone else ended up in her place. She honestly expected him to just be on standby, waiting for her to finish whatever she needed to do. But he showed her that he had better plans for his life. The truth is that no man in his right mind would stick around with someone who often needs a break to be with someone else. That's exactly why he moved on. That relationship just didn't make sense. Also, she didn't even come back because she wanted to be with him. It was more about financial struggles. So he made the right decision. At the end of the day, I think both of them are right. She's right for taking the break, and he's also right for moving on.
So I have a question about the Australian Ragu.
Yes.
Is it $599?
Yes, it is. It's a 36 ounce.
That's all I need to know. This is what I'll get. Thank you.
And for you, sir?
Just a glass of water. Thank you.
That's a great idea, and I really hope she has some money on her because she's about to pay for that bill. It doesn't matter whether she's been his wife for years or if they've only been dating for 2 days. It's never okay to act that way. We need to be mature when dealing with issues in a relationship. You can't order the most expensive dish on the menu as a form of revenge, and that's why the best way to handle it is to let her pay for it. It would teach her a valuable lesson. She would learn that you're not the type of man who will fall for that kind of game. And it would also help her grow, because that behavior was pretty childish. So stay calm. Don't argue. Just place your own order if you still want to eat. And at the end, ask the waiter to split the bill.
Yep. Even if that might have been a skit, but yeah, $599? Jeez. I'll be like, no. Pay for it yourself.
Hey, look, I don't know who need to hear this right, but when y'all be complaining about, oh, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that, because she gonna think I'm a trick. She think you broke. That's worse. I'd rather be known as a trick than the broke nigga. Oh, I'm not gonna pay for her nails. I'm not gonna, like, bro, you're complaining about paying for the simple shit. Let me tell you something, twin. Like, just waxes in general be $150, twin. A wig, I'm talking about a good one, HD transparency, you gonna pay about $300 plus $150 for the install. So when she asking for the little lowest probably thing that she has, and you complain about that, you look broke. You don't look like you're not tricking. You look broke, twin. Spend some money. Simple.
This guy just explained exactly why sometimes we have to let simps do their thing. The truth is that some of them are so far gone that there's not much we can do to change their mindset. He's fully convinced that this is the way to be liked. He literally said it himself. If we don't pay for what she wants, she's going to think we're broke, and somehow that's a bad thing. I don't get why he cares about being called broke by someone who's obviously broke themselves. What simps don't know is that when the feeling is genuine, he won't be required to pay for things. In fact, she'd be willing to do things for him. The sad part is that these simps don't see that. They honestly believe that spending money is the only way, when it's got nothing to do with it. A woman will be attracted to a guy regardless of whether he spends. And this is why I always start laughing when I see simps making videos like this, thinking they're dropping some kind of wisdom. They think they're being smart. But the truth is, the best place this behavior will land them is the friend zone. While he's out here paying her bills and sending her money, she's probably saving that to pay Chad's rent, which is already due.
This one is for you, okay?
Yep. So, yep, keep your money, save it for yourself. And yeah, because, that's one thing I kind of like sit there now these days. I just go, do you have this money for it? I'm like, okay, we just met. I'm rolling out. Peace. Bye.
The reason why you are single is because you don't listen. And listen, before you get offended, I was once that girl. But the reason why you are single is because you are argumentative. The reason why you are single is because you don't know how to be submissive. The reason why you are single is because you don't believe in still cooking good, delicious, soulful, hot meals. The reason why you are single is because you don't take accountability. The reason why you are single is because every time this man comes to you and tell you what you were doing and how it's making him feel, you gaslight him. You don't validate his feelings. The reason why you are single is because you don't create a safe space for him to be vulnerable and tell you what's really going on. Like, a lot of men really suffer in silence. The reason why you are single is because you use what's between your legs as a weapon. The reason why you are single is because you get all of your relationship advice from your single friends who don't want you in a healthy relationship. Because why? Misery loves company. The reason why you are single is because you think the only person in a relationship that have to change is him. Why you are single is because you don't take the time to look aesthetically pleasing. Like, let's be honest, y'all. The first thing that a man is attracted to is your physical appearance. The reason why you are single is because you don't feed his ego. You listen, ladies, I used to be that girl. I didn't want to stroke a man's ego. I didn't want to tell him, oh, baby, you look handsome. And baby, thank you for taking the trash out. And baby, thank you for changing my oil. And baby, I appreciate everything that you do for me, big or small. Yeah, men want to feel appreciated. The reason why you are single is because you have no respect for that man. See, men, they want love, but above love, they want respect.
Yep. And yep, you nailed it right there. Because sometimes, yeah, just like a lot of the men these days, there's probably men out there, especially in the West, maybe here in South Korea, they never even maybe held hands with a girl or even kissed a girl. I know guys in the West that just never got with a chick. It's crazy. Some 30, 40 years old. Never. Because of stuff like this.
Every time I see this type of video, I've noticed the women don't comment on them. I guess they know it's true, and that says it all. They know that if they followed that advice, they'd have a better chance with the man they want. But a large percentage of them just don't want to do it. And then they complain about being tired of being single. The funny part is that instead of acknowledging the real reason things aren't working out, most of them claim that guys aren't sticking around because they're intimidated. They'll say they're too strong, too confident for most men, and that's why they can't find someone who can handle them. But honestly, all they need to do is listen to that video and take it seriously. I think most of them already know what they could do to end their singleness, but they just aren't willing to put in the effort. This is all for today's video, and I hope you liked it.
So, yeah. So, shout out to modern dating here. Yeah. So, that's the craziness now in the West, and sometimes even in some other countries besides the West. Yeah, they're like, hey, I'm too independent. I'm a boss babe. I'm this, I'm that. So, yeah. All right. If any of you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special. Help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment what you guys think. And I will see you in my next